survival requires your attention. Our survival requires your labor. Our survival requires your submission. The product must be consumed. The only hope for civilization. You are producing happiness. You are producing freedom. You are producing a brighter future. Happiness is a silent mind. Happiness is a brighter tomorrow. Produce, consume, create a brighter future for what's left of mankind.
God sent us to destroy. Your God sent us to destroy.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. Today I wanted to share a song with you that is by far my favorite. I was asked not to come into work this week after I had a bit of a run-in with a coworker. This song explains exactly how I was feeling right in that moment. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Decapitation, Fornication by the greatest English rock band of all time, Infant Annihilator.
Face the cold reality, slowly and with formality. I am obsessively stabbing you. The blood is drowning you as you gargle and spew. Bodily fluids fill your lungs. This is the end of you. Your consciousness slips away. Your lacerations hemorrhage on me. I will now disavow every organ, see my indulgence, all the bloodlust in me. The enslaver, the engraver, to the creek bed that marks your resting place. Carry my image to the void. Oh, remember my face when you see God. The cinder block tied to your foot drags you straight down to the bottom. Gracefully your body dances, the murky water sways, the flesh exposed. I exist to rid the world of throbbing cysts. I drain the pus embedded in society, and with their disposal I silence them and have my taste. A balanced order, extinction of the human waste. Decapitation, fornication, this is the fate of abomination. Decapitation, fornication. I am a servant of the earth.
Thank you.
No, Cole. Thank you. What a lovely, magical song that was. Hey, everybody. Good morning. And we're starting off. We started off the songs with a little tune called Melancholia. It's actually an adaptation from an Adrian Kreuter song, but done by Ryan Creep. He basically turned it into a music box version, which kind of sad, kind of somber, very creepy. We follow that up with Combi Christ doing Sent to Destroy. Oh, by the way, that was that came from the Lobby soundtrack. That was recommended by Vash. And then we finished up with Bastard Beast's request for Decapitation, Fornication, the version done by Cole Jenkins. So, there you go. There's some love to start everything off. And I don't know which song you were asking for a link to, TM. Was it the first one, the second one, or the third one? Because I would be happy to throw you that link if I knew which one it was. But I don't. Because it's like, what's the song that you're playing right now? And when it says 241, the only thing I can think of is the Cole Jenkins song, the last one that we played. But I'm not altogether positive. So, a little bit more fleshing out there for me, and I'll be happy to drop you a link on that. The piano, okay, yeah, it's a Cole Jenkins one. Okay. I will put that right in the Discord, in the general. There you go. There, it's kind of a happy tune. Kind of a fun thing. Because we are in the month of Shocktober. That's right. Of course, if I was still at the radio station, it'd be, yeah, you just heard 3 in a row during our Rocktober marathon. But no, it's Shocktober. Oh, so light them up if you got them, people. Okay. And I'll make those go bye-bye. And I'll do the smart thing and pull up. By the way, good morning, Kadan.
Hi.
You don't sound good, honey.
Oh, it's fine. I'm alive.
Good God, barely.
I have a... I can talk. It's fine.
Okay. Well, then we'll also bring gaming in because gaming's a nice boy. He's a good boy.
It's good. It's always good to have this.
He'll be respectful. I promise.
Even if he's not, at least he'll be entertaining.
Well, yeah. So, good morning, gaming.
Good morning.
We haven't done the good mornings yet to the chat.
Oh,
So
I'll do it right now. Sup, bitches.
Okay. And then I'll do my long form. Although normally I don't light a smoke before I do them. Luck it. Well, do it live. Good morning, Buzz of the Hive. Good morning. Gaming and yelling again. Good morning, Known Riot TM. Good morning, Jeremy06. Good morning, Grant Sanford, who has a daily reminder. And if you guys want to read that, you can. Good morning, Deitois. Good morning, Victor Rand. Good morning, Eric Falms. Scrolling. Good morning, Ghost Dog 999, one of our immortals. Good morning, Vashland Set. See, Vash, we do play requests. Good morning, Sir Adamantine. I think I got everybody. Wait a minute. Anybody slid in there at the end? Oh, good morning, Fembot. And yeah, that's all of them that are they. Ha! Grant saying, come on, I was nice this time. I know you were. And I know what's going on with the reference that you made, but still, that name does not get mentioned here. Not anymore. So yeah, I do have that modified Fury poster up for the lead-in, which I like. I put some work into that one. It looks nothing like the actual poster, except I think I kept the little wave and the one green hand. But I like it. I like it a lot. That said, Let's flip to the main screen. There we go. Evil Dead Ed is actually starting day number 4. And good morning, Evil Dead Ed. He is day 4 in as the International Champion of the World. Oh, that almost gave me like a little bit of a head rush. But I think it's because I have to go to the bathroom too. Isn't that weird? That just kind of made my intestine vibrate.
I don't have a comment for that.
As well as a good thing, definitely. I'm trying to think.
Don't hurt yourself.
I know it's rough this evening. By the way, good morning to Grifter. Good morning to Sweet Vale. I think Sweet Vale's an alt though. I don't know for who.
I do.
Well, of course you do. I forget though, because my short-term memory is for shit. So,
I do.
Oh.
You should write about it, Doc.
Why am I mimicking Kadant?
You're not mimicking me. You gotta
Try.
do better.
This is the best I can do.
Do you want me to go like super ASMR?
Well, I couldn't win that one. I will lose.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm like right there anyway because fucking.
Yeah, it's an interesting song. Yeah. I would think that Cole's version is slightly more mellow than the original version. It kind of reminded me when I was listening to it. It kind of reminded me of all the Richard Cheese stuff that he used to do. I don't even know if Richard Cheese is around anymore. But yeah, basically turning a very brutal song into a lounge song. Ed, I'm not sure. I think you do have a Kuma token left, and I think Addie's down to 2. I've got it written down somewhere. I got the cans on too, by the way.
Oh.
Because it's been a semi-chilly day today. So,
Yes.
Talk dirty to me.
I want to feel all 6 of your nipples rubbing against
Huh.
my bare skin.
by the way, Addie's asking, is it just $20 to kick somebody who's on the stream?
Depends on who.
Of course.
25.
Well, yeah, Addie said me, so yeah, and you said 25 for me. But I said I'll do it for 5. Just that'll be my little way of participating for donations towards that doc. So I'm willing to get sacrificed.
Well, I mean, you get your wrench taken away at 5, so.
Well, I mean, he's Addie's talking about booting me off the show for $20.
Mm.
And I'm like, hell yeah, I'll do it for $20. I mean,
yeah,
that's good money for you and your family. Bring it on, little faggot boy.
25. Capitalist Kadant is in the house, yo.
Come on, haggle a little.
No, fuck you.
Not right now. You're sick.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna.
I can still get you doggy style though. I mean, I don't have to see the other end while you're,
You know, just
you know, yeah.
what you call putting a bag over my face or put a SARS mask on.
Mm.
Or just lay some shag
Ching-chong,
carpeting.
motherfuckers.
Lay some shag carpeting across your back, so make it feel like he's at home.
Evil Dead Ed, go fuck yourself. He said he has done worse for $20. LOL. Fucking douchebag.
By the way, we people have already been starting to send in vocal cures for Cadunt. Ghost Dog says honey and lemon warmed in a coffee cup will help. And TM saying that whiskey makes it even better. Just saying.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I think Dick does wonders for the throat. I mean, it clears it out for you real fast, you know.
Because it slides down the throat.
Exactly, and it clears out anything down there, you know.
I mean, I can put the honey and lemon
On
in
the
this
dick.
handy dandy IRS mug that I have from Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store.
You know,
Sorry,
you know what I'm
Doc
thinking.
Griffin's Tea Public Store.
You know what I'm thinking. Why don't we get the best of both worlds? Have some honey lemon tea with whiskey added to it.
Honey whiskey. That's how you get the best of both worlds. Honey whiskey and Earl Grey with some lemon.
Okay.
Make it so good.
TM says, of course I said that because I'm a drunk, yo.
Hey, I miss being a drunk. I could really use some alcohol right now. It'd probably be good for me.
Yeah, I've been able to get out to I've been able to get out to the liquor store.
So that bitch Hattie hasn't cuffed up to $25.
No, I think he's the kind of person who just waits for that perfect moment. And that moment might not come tonight.
Oh, I'm planning to coming. I'm planning.
Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Mm-mm.
No, I've tried that Jack Daniel's honey, and I was not a fan. The only one that I kind of liked was the apple cider one. That one wasn't bad.
I like the Jack Daniel's honey. I think Jim Beam also has a honey whiskey. I think. Don't quote me. I don't quite remember.
Well, let's jump onto the Google machine and find out.
Hi, Pickle.
Good morning, Pickle.
I can't even do the. I can't even do the pickle. Hold on, wait. Let me try. I am the full middle pickle. Yeah, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Here you go. Here is the first no context tweet of the night. You are correct. There is Jim Beam honey.
Fuck you, bitches. I know my liquors. I'm a fan of whiskeys, though.
Wait.
Jack, Johnny, and Jimmy.
You guys got to keep this going for a moment, because
Please hold while Doc goes on a bathroom break.
Yeah, I gotta make a run, but here is.
Hopefully not with the runs.
You never know. I don't anymore.
God.
Here is the, by the way, the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple, which is the one I was talking about. That one's not too bad. So Yeah, I'm going to excuse myself for just a moment, and I shall return.
Okay. I want to talk about the three wise men because Jack, Johnny, and
Is
Jim
that Griffin dying over there? What the hell?
probably tonight is the night your IRS dies because both Doc and I are dying, just at different paces and for different reasons.
Mm,
He's dying because he's old. I'm dying because the weather shifts and
Mhm.
probably the fires that have been going on
mm,
in California mixing together with the weather shifts is just fucking making such a oh wait, I can get louder if I just lower my voice.
mm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna talk in a lower octave, everybody, because that seems to be a lot louder. And if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. It hurts a lot less to talk like this.
Might
But
as well.
yeah. So the sun's shifting weather because it'll be like 90s in Southern California, maybe 80s, sometimes 70s on a cooler day, and then it drops down rather swiftly to about like in the 50s, like 60s and 50s. So that's like a 30-degree shift. And I think that's what's fucking me up right now, to be honest. Because that kind of temperature shift is a thing, Like, I'm just saying, guys.
I mean, yeah, it's fucking freezing here in Florida too.
Yeah, it's the weather's been pretty fucking ridiculous, I think. We've had fires going on, like, all around in different areas too. So that's been fun. And in my neighborhood actually, we've had like a couple of fire trucks come through because apparently like people are already trying to commit suicide. Like it's been fun. It's been a fun couple of days. And this has just been the past couple. It's like let alone the past week. But yeah. What's it like for you in Florida gaming?
It's so cold. It's literally
Mhm.
under 90 degrees right now.
Well, give me a temperature because I probably agree with you.
It's like 80 outside my house right now.
Yeah, that actually sounds kind of comfortable.
No,
Then
it's
again,
it's fucking
I
freezing.
get
It's Florida.
com-
I mean, once we reach 70s, people die here in Florida. I mean, you don't understand.
uh, usually once it starts getting in the 70s is when people are putting on jackets here in
Mm-hmm.
California.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Same Florida. Yeah.
because like what's it? I've been wearing like my thick leather jacket. I have this big thick leather jacket that's quite beautiful. And yeah, like I as soon as like the temperature drops to like 73,
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting on my leather jacket because I'm just like it's too chilly for me.
It's in the it's in the 50s around here, and I've got two sweaters on currently, but that's just because it's weird how the body when you get older gets colder quicker.
Mm.
So,
I haven't hit that level yet.
uh, well, then again, I guess it all depends on your area of the country too. You know,
Mm.
there we go. Yeah. By the way, Pickle, you know, you got the the directions to the door if you want to stop in.
You are the Full Metal Pickle
Hey,
from
he
the
said-
Full Metal Pickle channel. Get your fucking briny ass in here. Because I can only talk for so much before I start feeling like hacking up every single lung that I ever held it within my body.
Mm.
Good.
By the way, good morning as well to a Salt Lick.
Hi, Salt Lake.
No, I enjoy the cool and cold weather too, but it's weird, man. I've been getting the shivers lately. I'm still okay with. Well, let's go to the my magical phone here. Come on, phone.
Please hold while Doc goes over to the magical thingy. I don't know what that thingy is, but
Oh, I'm sorry. It's raining and 43 degrees.
Sounds
no.
perfect.
The
I
real
would trade you, Doc.
the real feel is 36 degrees.
I would
Yeah,
trade
no.
you. in a heartbeat.
So yeah, I do have a big hulking. It's one of those cable knit Izod sweaters that I picked up at the thrift store for like $2. I'm like, oh, I gotta have this. I don't care if there's a little fray on the elbow. And man, that thing's like the warmest thing that I've got next to actually putting a jacket on. No, I don't like hot as balls and sunny.
I can
Not a fan.
live comfortably in 100+ degree weather. I have figured out really fast. Also because I get to be pretty naked and just laze about in the sun. And as long as there's a nice cool breeze, it's usually one of those glorious things.
By the way,
where
good morning to Michael Hatfield.
Hi, Michael Hatfield.
Mm.
Don't mind the way that I'm talking. I had to lower my voice an octave just to be heard loud enough.
And
Because
also,
otherwise yes.
and also good morning to Cosmic Dork Den.
Hello, Cosmic Dork Den.
Uh,
Is this the closest you guys are ever gonna get to, like, free Kadante ASMR?
I already
Okay,
came
so-
like 3 times. Thank you. Yeah, less like that. It brings me pleasure.
so, I did,
I think we're gonna kill Kadanta.
I think you were going to kill Kadant.
What's my fault?
You started it.
I know. But I kind of don't want to finish her off either. That would not be cool.
I think I already said hi to Vash. I even mentioned the fact that we played one of the songs that he requested from the Lobby soundtrack. By the way, for those of you that do not know, you can request music to be played at the beginning of the show. Only thing we need is a link. And, of course, there's a room on the Discord called the Lobby Soundtrack. You just drop it in there and we'll get to it when we get to it. Well, actually, there's 2 newer ones. I've also gone ahead and put in a room called promo posters, and that's all the graphics that we use at the beginning of the show. So
Holy fuck.
if you want to take a look at those, you certainly can. And last but not least is Watch put in a room called the Midnight Watch. And that's perfect for this month because we've been putting in creepypastas to listen to. So if you want something to listen to when we're not on, go click on those links and you'll find something. Hopefully, you'll find something. That's weird. Hey, only Ranting Monkey's on tonight.
Hey, Doc. We have company.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll pull him in.
No, he's already in here.
Good morning, our Lord and Savior, Full Metal Pickle. He's been away so long he doesn't know how to work his mic anymore.
Mm-mm.
And good morning to you, Vash.
Good morning.
Vash, I haven't seen you in like forever. How long has it been?
I've been all right. Taiwan number one.
In Taiwan, number one.
Pickle.
I made myself taco salad.
All right, is it working yet?
Yes.
Yay!
Ah, god damn it.
Hi, Pickle.
Hi, gay man.
And a very good morning and a hearty welcome to the stream. Should I?
Fuck you all. I deserve a high too.
Hi, Kadan.
Damn fucking right. Hi.
Kadan, please,
Yes.
please go to sleep, please. Because if you die, I fucking swear to God, I'm gonna get the blame for this one. Because I almost killed you once. I don't want to do it again.
Listen.
I'm trying to.
I'm too hard to kill. Even for you.
Kadun.
Wait, what exactly is hard? Is it your nipples hard? Or your magic wand bean?
Magic wand bean.
Mm-hmm.
You really are gay. You have no idea how lady parts work.
I know.
I think he assumes that there's a metaphorical, metaphysical dick that pops out of women.
Oh.
Fuck, it's hard to even talk in the lower octave right now. It's so difficult.
Lady Bean, I summoned thee.
Before Kadun drops out, due to not being able to breathe, I did want to make sure, because I don't think I explained this very well, but we had somebody last show who was spamming links to another show in the chat. Not their show, but to someone who was broadcasting at the exact same time. And
Was it Tom Pinoid?
No,
He likes to do that.
No, I almost gave them a warning, because I refused to give their wrench back unless they said the magic word. And he didn't say the magic word, so he just came back on his alt and started spamming. So he's number 2 gone.
Oh no.
He is gone. I figure if there are these other YouTubers out there that don't want to put up with people's shit, I feel we put up with a lot of people's shit for a long time. But now that we got our official badges and the sheriffs are in town, you guys are total assholes. Yeah, we don't have to bother with that anymore. We can just make you go poof. Because there are a lot of really awesome people that are in our chat that don't deserve to have to dance around the big piles of shit that are being dropped in the chat. I mean, it's the Wild West. So you guys can get away with a certain amount of shit, but when you fill the whole goddamn chat with a spam and we tell you to quit it and you don't, you're fucking gone. I don't have to deal with that anymore. I would much rather follow along with the chat when they're, staying current with whatever topic that's going on, instead of having to dance around it or just get swallowed up by somebody just shit posting in the chat. Speaking of which, you're still allowed to shit post in the chat. Like I said, it's the Wild West, but don't fill it
just
up.
sit there and spam. That's retarded.
Well, yeah. And, I personally knew, because I've got a page open to watch to see who's streaming live when we're streaming. And it's not that I have an issue with somebody streaming while we're streaming, but just to shit it up to be a dick about it, yeah, bye. Don't need you. But now I did not actually hide their primary, because they came on with an alt, because they demanded to have their wrench back. And you know what? I probably should have given the wrench back, because if they would have spammed on that one, I would have ganked them. I would have necked them right then and there. But no, they came back on their alt, because their alt had a wrench, and they proceeded to do that, so they're gone. I want people out in the audience to have fun. I want them to be engaged. I want them to be able to throw whatever hot take that they might have and whatever conversation that we're having. And you just can't do that when somebody's complete and total provocation for posting is just to shit the place up. So, yeah. I don't know if the rules have actually changed, but the laws come to the Wild West. So, yeah, if you guys are going to be fuckers, then bang, you're going to get bounced.
Hey, on thoughts.
Yeah.
Why? What did I do?
There's like a lot of fuckery that you tolerate, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, if people are going at each other in the chat, then that's fine. But if they're there just to play orange barrels on the traffic of life, then yeah, you need to fucking go. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to be more of a tough love kind of guy. No, Ed's asking, breasts or butts, the ultimate question for men. No, I don't think that's the ultimate question. But, So, Pickle, if you don't mind me asking, was this a sabbatical?
Yes, I am still on hiatus. Just many different issues coming up all at once, and just having to deal with shit. Had an eyesight issue where my eyes were going to shit. Had to get new glasses. Then once I get the new glasses, I still have to go and get them fixed because the prescription's fucked up.
Well, good God.
Yeah, but my eyes were so bad, like I couldn't even fucking read the screen on my phone.
Are you talking like the use of granny glasses along with glasses?
Yeah, my regular my glasses I did have, like my eyes suddenly like shifted like to a whole different fucking prescription, and I literally, even with my glasses on, I could not see shit. Yeah, it was bad. And then, there's a lot of burnout, I'd been streaming or on streams like almost every day for over a year, and after a while you start to burn out a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's some other factors I can tell you about off.
Okay.
Off
That's
stream,
cool.
But
that's cool. Yeah. having IRL problems are bad enough, but when you let the interweb problems kind of get you down, at least that's one where you can just flip the switch and be like, okay, don't have to do that anymore.
Right. I've been planning to do some videos. I'm you guys know how I am. I'm so fucking scatterbrained. I can hardly focus on shit anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I suffer from ADOS.
Mm-hmm.
Attention deficit. Ooh, shiny.
I do have it.
Mm.
Though one plus side is I have been losing weight. So
Yeah.
Hey, cool.
yeah.
How much you dropped so far?
I don't know because I haven't seen a scale in years.
Oh.
But I do have a decent beard going now, so.
Yeah, on my scales, which I don't trust because they're home scales, say that I'm down to 167, and I'm like, nah, I don't think you're right. I have to wait. I have to wait till I go into the doctor's. They have me run a secondary set of blood tests, so I'll be seeing them next week. But good God, yeah, they. You know what? I've filled up my giving blood quota.
There you go. I popped a fucking selfie into your general chat there.
Your cheeks look a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
No,
trust me, I've noticed. I've like physical energy and yeah, you notice.
I've got a little bit of beard envy. All I can do is just grow out a shitty goatee.
This is my first attempt at doing a full beard, and I'm enjoying it.
What's facial hair?
It's that thing that you'll get whenever you grow up.
Oh, so never.
Well, no. He's Hispanic, so he can only grow cheesy mustaches.
He looks like Pedro.
I can't even do that, Doc. I shave once every like 3 weeks.
By the way, good morning to Vulcan, and have a wrench since you're new, and good morning to Stretch. What happened to you? Well, hell, I don't know. He's still in the Discord.
He live streams like No Man's Sky and Doom and shit like that.
I don't actually see him on. Well, wait a minute. Let's even take a look. Is he still in? I think. It kind of looks like he left the Discord. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I don't see him in the Discord anymore. But I'll be. We had Tennessee Marine came on, and he had some liquor to him, but it's all together okay at that point because of the fact that he had lost a friend, a brother in arms, died a couple days, so he had one on. He had one tied on, and it's just one of those things. Shit happens, and I don't know. The easiest way that I can say this is that he popped off when he had no what can I say? When he had no right to. That's that's just one of the things that I'm against. I mean, he was new to the show, and the very first thing out the gate was he kept ragging on Tennessee, saying that he was drunk, and he knew that he was drunk. And I'm like, that's not your place to say. I keep thinking, you don't know me like that. And he certainly did not know Tennessee like that. So he was asked to leave the stream, and he wanted the reason why when he was given the reason why. So apparently there might have been some butt hurt to that, and it looks like he completely left the stream or left the Discord. So, there you go. That's pretty much the story, or at least that's what I'm sinking into, since he's no longer on the stream or no longer in the Discord. So, I mean, if he got that butt hurt, sometimes you need to learn. Sometimes you need to learn your place in the hierarchy, and fucking with one of the OGs is not cool. Not cool at all.
Well, I mean, it's one thing to say like, "Hey, man, you seem like you're a couple sheets to the wind." It's another one to outright like attack someone for drinking.
Well, he said it more than once, and so that's what kind of brought my ire up. And Tennessee said, "Hey, would you leave?" So, and he was like, "Well, why do I need to leave?" And blah blah blah. And it was like, "Because you're being disrespectful." And and Tennessee knows that we would rather have him not into his cups, but this was an extenuating circumstance because he lost a brother and he wanted somebody to talk to about it. And I had half a notion just to kill the stream right there, and we go immediately into after stream so he could talk. And no, he was happy to talk to Pinoid online. I came in a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it's just the thing. You've got to have some respect, especially if you're somebody new. You don't have a spot that's yours on the couch, or you can't claim the chair time immemorial. Let's see.
Right. It takes time to build up rapport and all that other bullshit stuff.
Yeah, I mean, to become a regular, just because he made several appearances in a short amount of time, that still doesn't mean that he's able to talk shit to people that we consider OGs. So yeah, that's the story.
Yes, OGs, original gherkins.
And yeah, TM. I don't know. I'm a little suspect when you're way into your cups of coffee too, but that's still allowable because caffeine. And Stretch, you can say that kind of shit, but that's secondary. You know what? That's hearsay. So we don't need that shit in here. Yeah, Stretch, if you want to find a screenshot about what he said about me, I don't care. I stand behind everything that I did that night.
Yeah, I mean, screenshots are better than hearsay.
Yeah, well, hearsay's dumb anyway, unless you know, unless you were there at the time when it was said. Yeah, it's hearsay and it's bullshit and to be doubted. But, you know. I was talking about Ed. What are you talking about, Ed? Well, but here's the thing, Vulcan. Take a look at what you just wrote. Someone else told me that they heard that about Penoid, and I know they've spoken to UA. That is complete and total hearsay. If this was a court of law, that shit would be thrown out immediately.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you have that kind of definitive information, then you go and present it someplace else. Go make a video about it. Go live stream on your own about it. But as far as it goes, I don't want to hear it. I don't need to hear it. That's, I don't know why when you spread rumor and conjecture about something, that's when people, and I will say this, lesser IQ people have the tendency to take hold of something and run with it and just outright state it as fact.
Yeah.
So that's the deal. I mean, if you've had a run-in with them, then you definitively go and talk to your audience. You know, you pick up a stream, or if that person is streaming and they allow you on air to talk about it, then you talk about it and you clear the air. I mean, there's only a few that I've ever seen that have been dyed-in-the-wool pedos. And that's because they said it on their stream or on a stream that they were invited onto, and they doubled down on it. By the way, good morning, Bunny. I don't know if I said that or not. And yeah, I know. I'm just Stretch. I'm just making all of this cleared up because of the fact that somebody a couple of weeks ago called somebody else a pedo faggot, but they called it to them as an insult, not as an accusation. And good God, were there people who ran with that fucking shit. Okay, well, and good morning, AP. Apparently his show's over. Good God. Yes. I have seen that. I've seen that paperwork myself, and yeah, that's a pretty compelling information.
Yeah, he was AP was doing some I think it was some of his older content where he overdubbed like some stuff. It was pretty fucking funny.
Well, and this is what I was talking about. There were accusations made, and I kind of put those accusations to the side because it was somebody saying, "Oh, I heard somebody say this," or "Oh, somebody saw this," and they said this. I can't go into it, but there's too much linkage to it to say that that's an inaccurate statement. So I'm not leveling the accusation, but there has been, in the time that it came out, which has been about a year ago, that additional information has been leveled, and I believe somebody actually came on the scene to link certain people to it, which led to actual fuck, I don't know. I'm just getting too deep in this. All I'll say is that yeah, that's out there, and apparently there's shit to back it up. By the way, AP, if you want to drop in, you certainly can. You know where the door is. Unless you're going over to the dump, then I understand that. But Cadet, I believe I do have a panel question. He said,
"If you're dead, I'm gonna go up and kick God's ass." God damn it! I gotta get my shit kickers on.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh, okay. She's still alive.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. Go up there and kick God's fucking ass for trying.
We will give Ninja a wrench. Good morning.
Bitch. God can't fight me.
Okay, well, I got a question since we are in the month of Shocktober.
I heard that.
What? Okay. Okay. Evil Dead Ed wants to use his last Kuma token. So, okay. And I am guessing that was for a Bible. So, there you go. Okay. So, my panel question is, recommend one movie that that fulfills the season. It's a horror movie that you don't think somebody has seen yet, or isn't one that's on a top 20 list of the best horror movies of all time. To recommend a movie which people may or may not have seen.
Mm-hmm.
That is a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go first.
You want to go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go for it.
Besides my sex tape, Trick or Treat.
Like trick or treat or trick or treat.
Don't know.
Is it the one with the little kid with the pumpkin head costume?
Is that the one that people would watch a movie or a commercial, and then like worms and snakes start coming out of their masks? I don't know what's the actual name.
That's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Okay, well, let's go with that.
Okay.
I'll still pass on that one.
I got freaked out when I watched that movie. That really creeped me out.
I like that movie. Even though it was not a Michael Myers movie, I still liked it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go next, Pickle?
Sure. One actually, there's two of these. They're called Creep. They're low budget, and they're about this psychopath who's killing. He meets these people and then he kills them, and it's all done in found footage style. But it's very well done. Like there's some real creep factor to them, especially for being so low budget.
Is that the one where the guy hires somebody to film for him?
The second one, he hires somebody to film a documentary for him.
Okay. And it has like his mask is like a deer mask.
Yeah.
Or wait a minute.
Yeah.
A wolf mask.
It's a wolf mask, and he wears it in the first one primarily.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really good. You can find them both on Netflix. The nice, fun, creepy stuff that you know. It's like I said, it's low budget, so.
Well, I've been spending a lot of time on Shudder, so that's what brings the questions up. Okay, Vash.
I can't remember exactly what the name is for this one, but it's I think it's a foreign film. It was released in America, but the American one's shitty. Don't fucking watch the American one. But I think it's like Let the Right One In or Let Me In. It's about a little kid that gets bullied.
The French one is the French one is Let the Right One In.
Yeah.
And then the American is Let Me In.
Yeah, Let the Right One In. Like the kid gets bullied and meets a little girl and they kind of become, I don't know, it's really strange, but it's awesome, and I'm not going to give too much about it.
I think it's cute.
Yeah, it's an awesome film. I enjoyed it all the way through, even having to read subtitles. And if you don't like subtitles, well, fuck off.
Yeah, don't bother watching the US version, because they just shit that one up. But
oh yeah,
there's.
See, I saw that one first.
Oh really?
I like both versions actually.
Agreed.
I thought that the American version was just trash compared to the original.
There was kind of a lameness to it, but then again, it's one of those. I thought it was like a Swedish version or Finnish.
Yeah, that's the language I was thinking that they were saying. Was Swedish. Yeah, it was Swedish. I finally found it, and yeah, it's Swedish, and it was made in. Apparently, it was released in the U.S. in 2008, but it's actually a really good film. They did really well with the cinematography. They were very, very light about using like a bunch of graphic effects, and I mean it was well shot.
Well, I mean it was a low budget flick, and if for nothing else, I'm not giving anything away, but if nothing else, it's worth it for watching the pool scene.
Oh yes,
yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That one was great.
Yeah, it's an excellent. It's a sugary sweet horror movie.
Yeah.
Kadant, what say ye?
Delicioso.
Damn it, God! I'm gonna go up there.
I'm eating.
I gotta gather the Dragon Balls again.
I'm eating extra hot chili and lime Pringles.
Yum.
Not bad. You know how the dollar store gets like weird flavors. It's like, okay, it says it's hot. I'll go that way. So Kadant, are you back with us yet? Good God, woman.
I'm working on summoning Shinron. It'll be a minute.
Although wifey did get me the Mike and Ike's Mega Mix, which has like 10 flavors in it, and most of the flavors suck. But
Yeah.
well, here. I'll give you a list. Caribbean Punch, Strawberry Banana, Paradise Punch, Grape Soda, Kiwi Banana, Mango Delight, Pineapple Banana, Watermelon, Berry Punch, and Blue Raspberry.
They all sound delicious.
They suck.
They sound good, but they're not good.
I used to get hot tamales all the time. Some fuckers were awesome.
Oh, dude, they came out with I don't know, the Hispanic version of Mike and Ike's, to where all the flavors had heat in them. I forget what the fuck it's called. Wait a minute. Let me take a look, see if I can find the box. I think they called them. No, they're not. They're not hot tamales, you fucking idiots. We know what hot tamales are. Oh, here we go. It's called Hot Tamales Tropical Heat. And it has mango tango, pineapple picante, and limon fever. I'll no context tweet that. By the way, those of you who do not know, we from time to time will throw up what's called the no context tweet on my Twitters. And so, if you would like to see the pictures that we are posting, just go down there. The very first link is a link to my Twitter, because of the fact that I'm shadow banned on Twitter, and you're not going to find me. So if you click that link, it'll take you right to my feed, and you can take a look at some of the pictures that we put up. I will technically say, even though tonight has not been such, that consider it not safe for work. I'm just saying. Because we'll get into that groove where it's definitively not safe for work. I mean, you see Patricia Patis's nipples. That's not safe for anybody. I haven't put those up tonight, though. So don't be scared.
But he is right. They aren't safe for anyone. I've seen them.
Yeah, I mean, when they're staring at the ceiling and she's standing up. I mean...
Yeah.
By the way, good morning, Brando Blickert. Yeah, it was kind of a hot tamale, but they actually mixed it and put like a fruity flavor to it. So it's kind of nice. I did. Matter of fact, I liked them, but they were only around for a little while. But yeah, they're called Hot Tamales Tropical Heat.
I've found with some of the best candies, they're only around for a limited time.
Hot Tamales used to do another one called Fire and Ice, where it was cinnamon. The red ones were cinnamon, and the blue ones were cool mint. Wait, I have a picture of that one too. I will tweet that. There we go. Yes, spicy Mike and Ike's are good. I'm old, so the original Mike and Ike's are the ones that I like the most. But you know, every so often, you got to change it up. Okay, thanks for clarifying that, AP. AP has definitively stated that a viable ninja is not a pedo. He's just a faggot and not the fun kind. I don't know. Occasionally we have gay people on here who are fun, and then we have gaming and yelling.
Screw you, Doc.
I bet you'd like to.
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
I have a limit of when social security number starts with 0000. I have a limit.
Doc's social security doesn't start with 0. It's just a single digit.
Just a single digit? Okay. So yeah, he's out of it. He's out of my limit.
So Kadan, did you say what your favorite or what horror movie that you would recommend?
Are you really gonna try to force me to talk more?
I guess you could type it in the chat.
Well, yeah, you could type and then we could try and like read it or something. I say try, but you know.
Well, I have heard that reading is fundamental. And
Well, I was using Hooked on Pahonics.
wait a minute. Somehow I get called both a faggot and a pedo. Low tier pants. Yeah, I was gonna say we might do the get some Morse
Jerking
code.
off?
Get some Morse code. If that's what it sounds like when you jerk off, you got other problems.
Sometimes. I mean, when it's too angry, I just have to bash it somewhere.
That's why we have to bring Bunny in now. Good morning, Bunny.
Good morning. Sorry, I'm a bit sick.
You
Damn
too?
Yeah.
It's spreading.
All the vaginas are getting sick.
Funny, not you too.
Gaming will be next.
What?
I'm only half sick.
It was
Something.
Doc a little bit sick. Kadunch just fucking got the plague, and now you've got the sniffles apparently.
Oh no! This is full blown flu.
Kadun, why did you spread it to Bunny?
I was sick, then I for 2 weeks, then I got less than 1 week off, and now I'm sick again.
Huh.
I mean, to be fair, how can you not the buddy?
Wait, what?
Touch me.
That's what happened. Kadun sneezed in her hand and decided to pet the bunny.
Well, if I'm not,
Dunn has a very long arm then.
well, a Bible Ninja put up that from I don't know where this place is, but this wasn't the same graphic that somebody used to check to see if I was shadow banned on Twitter. But wherever he went to look, it's saying that I'm not. So here we go. I'll put a like on that.
Hey, that would only be a good thing.
Oh,
Not a bad
Kadun said Puppet Master or 13 Ghosts or The Frighteners. Wasn't that supposed to be a Tales from the Crypt movie?
No,
Well,
that one was a straight out Michael J. Fox.
Well, I know. Wasn't it like originally a Tales from the Crypt story, or supposed to be, and then they chose to make it into an independent film?
Peter Jackson.
Yeah, Peter Jackson started off with it. That was like from a story of his.
Mm.
Now, if only he'd go back to making stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's lorded enough on those fucking rings.
Right. But yeah, Puppet Masters. I love the Puppet Master movies.
Yes. What do you think about the Nazi Puppet Master one?
The newest one, I've got it. I just haven't watched it yet.
I hear mixed reviews about it.
But
I
I've
like
got
the
a
original.
lot of stuff that I've bought and just haven't gotten around to watching yet.
But the one of the worst scenes that freaked me out was the chick with the leeches.
The leech lady.
Yeah.
Always a classic, always a creep.
Yeah.
The farthest I got was when they did Retro Puppet Master. Where they did all the puppets that made it look like that it was the original. You know, like they were actually like carved out of wood instead of, like the stop motion puppets.
Yeah, they're like, I've got a collection of like 9 of the movies, and then I've got the newest one. And yeah, they start to go way off the rails at a certain point.
I still want I would kill to have the Dagger Eyes puppet.
Blade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of like the series mascot, so.
Well, in the late '80s, I ran a comic book store, and we got the because like you'd get a book in from a place called Diamond Distributors, and Diamond would basically send it to you 2 months in advance, saying, "Okay, how many of this book do you want to buy? How many of this book?" They also have toys and stuff, and they had the full line of Puppet Master toys. Now I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm getting one of each of these, because when they come in, I'm gonna buy them. I want them. So we get 2 months down the line, it's been delayed. The toy line is delayed. 2 months later, they actually show up. I wasn't there when it showed up, and somebody was just like, "Oh, I want all these," and they bought them all.
I would have been pissed.
Yeah, because we went back to him and said, "Hey, listen, let's go ahead, and since these are actually available, let's go ahead and with the next order send them." And I got the boxes in, opened them up. The bill of lading said sold out. They didn't have them any longer, and it made me sad. And it may have ended up in murder. I'm not
guy I know on Facebook, he's a rapper, graphic artist. He put out a few years ago, and I've actually got a copy, these fake VHS tapes, and it's a mashup. It's The Muppet Master. Yeah. That was with a company he was running at the time called Candy Claw, which all they did was mashups. And now he's transferred most of that stuff over to his newest company, which is Horrible Home Video.
I have friends who make like the little, what are they? The 4-inch, like the G.I. Joe sized dolls.
Mm-hmm.
And they just made one up for like My Demon. And God, I can't think of all the ones that they made up, but I'm like, if you guys ever get into the the full moon, let us know, because I want some. Okay. Here is. Now they did two waves of these, but I will go ahead. It's not the greatest picture in the world, but there you go. And if you want all 10 of them, it's only $600.
Only.
No, the one that I really wanted was Six Gun, and or Blade, because they were very well articulated.
Yeah. What was the one's name that had like the spinning head with like the three different
Oh,
expressions and shit?
Jester.
Yeah. I like that one too.
But then they came back with like Retro Puppet Master, and it's like, I'm not so keen on those, because you stick with the girl you brought to the dance.
Yeah. I also didn't like, speaking of how they kind of messed up some of the things that, Hellraiser. I enjoyed the first one, and there's a couple of other ones that I liked, but the fact that they were just trying to spam him in the film, like, that was stupid.
Well,
Because in the first Hellraiser, they had him at the very last deal. Like they kind of showed him a little bit, but they didn't fully let him come out until like the ending sequences. And then the second one, they didn't even let the fucking credits come in before it showed his face, and I was like, that ruins it.
well, yeah, but the second one was like, okay, let's do backstory.
Yeah, but it's still it's kind of like I'll bring up another film that did the same thing to mess up, which was Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers was fucking great until they actually showed the monster's face. They
Oh,
could have kept it in the mystery.
although if I'm correct, yeah, okay, here it is. Here's the Hellraiser collection. And what they did was, if you bought all of them, you could make your own lament configuration box, because each one came with a side of the box.
That's actually pretty badass.
Oh yeah. But I never saw those. Man, I gotta stop chewing these fucking Mike and Ikes. It's taking me forever. By the way, Canutt did die.
Well,
And
after this stream, I'm kicking God's ass.
and gaming ran for the hills because he is the suspect. But
I'll be damned.
now here's one that I'll recommend. It might not be good, but I enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed watching all three of them, as a matter of fact. It was a trilogy, and it was called Hell House LLC. Most of these are available on Shudder, which, if you guys are horror fans and you haven't signed up for Shudder yet, it's like $5 a month. So you get your money's worth after you watch one movie, really. But it's a story about, well, it gets more detailed as it goes on. But the first movie is about these people. This guy and his friends, they decide to go to this place, kind of a secluded place, Abaddon, New York. And people had said that there was a hotel that was haunted there, so they decided to turn it in to a haunted house. And that's where they made their mistake. Shit starts going haywire. But there are three movies. One of them's kind of like a found footage movie. But without giving too much of anything away, it is a trilogy, and 1 plays well into 2, and 2 plays well into 3. So Hell House LLC. I like all of them.
I'll check that one out and tell you my opinion whenever I do.
Okay.
TM saying Pumpkinhead. And
it's a classic. It's one of those movies that you put on for like you don't necessarily pay complete attention to it, but it's one of those ones that you just put on as background noise to a party.
Right.
Oh, that's yeah. That is actually truth. Jeepers Creepers was directed by a convicted pedophile.
Oh,
I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's the same director that did the movie Powder.
I'm gonna IMDb that one because I enjoyed Powder, but that's gonna suck.
Well, he was a convicted pedophile, by the way.
Here you go, Doc. I'm sending you because I was looking for one of those Muppet Master cases I was talking about.
Okay.
Victor Salva.
Yeah. Did he also do Jeepers Creepers?
Who wrote Jeepers Creepers? Victor Salva.
Yeah, because he did Jeepers Creepers and Powder, and he was convicted possessing
He does have one of the pedo faces.
Yeah, he was convicted possessing magazines and videotapes of child pornography.
Oh.
Using a child under 14 in actually I got the rap sheet right here. April 11th, 1988, sex offense, other state, using a child under 14 in pornography. 3 counts. Another deal is lewd or
lascivious.
Act upon a child, and sex offense, other state, oral copulation. So, yeah, those 3 were all 1988, same day. Guilty and convicted. In Contra Costa, California. Well,
there you go.
Yep.
Well, no. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about this, shall we? If he was convicted of pedophilia, right? He went to prison. He did his time. He even did his parole. He cleared his parole. Should it be held over his head?
Well,
yes.
I believe
he should not have been allowed back into Hollywood.
I believe everyone should have, like, even though, no, don't get me wrong, I fucking hate pedophiles. But people should at least have one chance. If they reoffend, fucking kill them.
Well, see, this is one of the things that that I can't sit on the fence for, because okay, it follows along with the whole thing of if you've got a girlfriend or a wife and they cheat on you, in all likelihood they're going to do it again. And maybe I'm just a little too jaded, but ever since he got busted, I'm thinking that even if that's part of his life, that he's taking incredible measures to where he won't get caught again.
True.
I mean, that's all I can think of, because you don't just get cured of pedophilia.
No, you don't. I mean, there is counseling and shit for them. I mean, personally, I believe that they shouldn't be protected in prisons. I think that they should be in gin pop.
Well, if they get into Gen Pop, they die.
I believe that they should be in gin pop.
Or they get beat so much that they end up hanging themselves in their fucking cell.
I double down on my statement. They should be in gin pop. I'm not saying that any of that should happen to them. I'm just saying that they should be in gin pop.
Yeah, because most of the time they end up in Punk City. Or protective custody.
Yep. Otherwise, you get what happened to Dahmer.
Yeah, and I personally say, let that happen.
Yeah, Gen Pop was the best thing that could have happened to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, I mean, the thing about Jeffrey Dahmer is he could have just shut his fucking mouth about it and, lived. Because that's exactly what happened. Was he kept fucking talking about the shit that he did, and the dude snapped and fucking killed him.
I'm trying to remember how Dahmer died.
Shoelaces.
Broomstick broken off in his ass.
No, like the dude choked him to death with shoelaces.
I want to find out.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
I always heard it was the broomstick. The broom handle.
I thought that it was shoelaces, but we'll double check this, because I watched an interview about it. Jeffrey. I wish Cha Cha was still around. I was making money off of that site.
It looked like he got his head beat in. Well, here's a copy. It looks like from the Weekly World. So God bless the Weekly World.
A newspaper that was obvious with how fake their shit was, and everyone knew it and loved it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. The Muppet Master. That is pretty cool. And it made it look like an old VHS case. That's pretty awesome. Although I want one with Dr. Teeth.
He's that guy. He's got every time he makes one of those VHS tapes cases, they fucking sell out quick. He's done like 6 different versions of his Ernest Goes to Camp Crystal Lake one.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm wearing one of the T-shirts of it. I love the dude's work, so I've got a bunch of his shit.
Do you guys think serial killers look at people who only have one murder as rookies? That's a pretty good question, actually.
Yeah, I'm only finding one of them that he's posted.
Oh, so he's beaten, bludgeoned over the head. Okay. Which one was the murderer that had shoelaces?
Oh, hell, let's see if we can find the actual autopsy picture.
Yeah, why not? Going on DuckDuckGo because they don't hide shit.
As if I could learn how to spell autopsy.
It's AUTOPSIE or Y.
Oh, no. No, I got it. It just took me a minute.
Huh. Sorry, I'm smart, okay?
I don't know if that's him, but that looks like a dude who got his head beat in. No, that's just a frat boy killing.
Oh, judge orders Jeffrey Dahmer's brain to be destroyed. He was cremated.
And yes, somebody took a broom handle and beat him to death with it.
Okay, so he got the broom.
Here's a lovely illustration to show what happened. So there you go. Everything you guys have never wanted to know about Jeffrey Dahmer.
He was a sick, sick man.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Which one would be worse, Ed Gein or Jeff Dahmer?
Gein, because of the box full of vaginas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the wasn't it a nipple belt?
Mm-hmm.
No, see, a box full of vaginas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he had a
pretty
box
fucked up.
full of pussy.
He would dig fucking women up and cut their vaginas off.
I mean, he was, if I'm correct, he was one of America's first serial killers.
First recorded.
Can we really fault the guy for wanting a more realistic pocket pussy?
This is true.
No, he was an innovator trying to make pocket pussies before they were a thing. He just wasn't that right in the head though.
The first ever fleshlight.
But he had to stack them up, you know, kind of like rings on one of those old Fisher Price toys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to stack them all up, and then he was trying to sew them together.
Ribbed for his pleasure.
Oh my!
We're horrible human beings, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I have a question. If who do you feel is the worst yet not highly known serial killer?
You really can't say. I mean, those who have watched Mindhunter have several to choose from, but
This is true. Though I still haven't gotten around to watching the second season.
Yeah, second season's pretty good too.
I love that series. Oh, that show.
Mindhunter, you see?
Mindhunter.
Mm-hmm. It's about what would be the start of like the BAU and stuff like that. You know, and profiling.
Yeah, I forget his name. John Douglas, and I forget who the other guy is. Ed, good morning. Welcome to the stream.
And I'm fairly sure that H.H. Holmes and the whole thing about the whole thing about his house is a little bit
exaggerated.
Yes.
Do you really
Maybe.
think? I don't know. He spent a lot of money on making his murder home. By the way, good morning to Failure in the chat.
Oi.
We won't spit on you here, Failure. It'll be all right.
Just for the love of God, don't make us watch The Pest again, ever.
He said, "What are your thoughts on child serial killers? Not someone who kills kids, but kids who kill." They usually get caught very quickly because most child killers don't have the availability to serialize it because they get caught quickly.
I'm gonna see if there's a good one to just kind of bring up.
And yeah, if you have that much violence in your early life, then I really don't think there's any coming back from it.
No, not really. Though there is a really cool horror movie called "I'm Not a Serial Killer." I think that's what it's called. About this kid who thinks he might be a serial killer. You know, he's been getting treatment since he was young, and really cool movie. Really huge plot twist in it that you don't see coming because it's not something you'd expect. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
And Failure, I don't know if you're in the Discord or not, but if you are, feel free. You can drop in if you'd like.
Yeah, Failure, you can come up and tell us.
But yeah, it's. No, I think if you catch a kid before they do their first murder, there's a possibility. But once they've killed, they've already stepped over the line. They've got the taste for it, and they're never going to lose that taste.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Bunny, did I ask you about a horror movie that you would recommend?
All of them, even the bad ones, just watch horror movies.
Okay, since this one was kind of around where you live, what did you think about Funny Games?
I haven't seen it.
You have not seen it?
No.
God damn it.
But I definitely will now. What do you mean from around where you live? You mean like Scandinavia or Norway?
Yeah, it was actually, let me see if I can remember. I'm trying to remember where it was shot. it was what 90 late 90s because they remade it and it was not as good because the humor kind of got lost.
Okay, I got a list of child killers.
Well, hold on here. I'm trying to look up where it was shot. There are a lot of umlauts running around, so it might be Swiss.
Oh, and it's not even close to where I live, except from the same continent.
Well, it was distributed in Norway. God.
Like the director's last name would seem like he's from the Netherlands. My voice is so unstable. I'm sorry, guys.
Jürgen Jurgis was a cinematographer. Directed by Michael Haneke. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but good God.
It's from Austria, by the way.
He was born in Bavaria, Germany.
Like languages: German, French, Italian. Country of origin: Austria.
Or, if you're saying it right, Österreich.
I know, but I'm talking English now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Do you know that did you know his nickname is Slappy?
That's an awesome nickname.
Okay, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out where he shot. God damn, you motherfucking.
It was shot in Vienna, Austria.
Did you find out where it was shot?
Yeah, Vienna, Austria.
Is that what it says? Oh yeah, country.
Filming locations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Country.
Pretty sure.
Country Österreich. Okay. That's closer to you than it is to us.
But,
That it is, but not by much, actually.
ooh, this one's messed up.
Well,
and kind of funny actually.
Child killers are never funny. Just saying.
Well, I mean, the logic of why they killed the person was, it's just like, why would you do that? Fearing what? All right. Apparently, it's a kid named Joshua Phillips. Sentenced to life in prison for killing apparently his sister. And what happened was he was playing with a baseball bat, hit her in the eye, which caused it to bleed. He then panics, fearing his father's reaction. So, what does he do out of panicking is strangled her with a phone cord and stabbed her 11 times. Like, I don't understand how that would be the answer.
Well, you're thinking about a child's mindset depending on the age there. Now, it kind of raises the question with children serial killers and killers. Were they made into monsters or were they born a monster?
Well,
he had an abusive father.
But technically we're getting in the weeds here because the kid only killed another kid. So that's not a serial killer. There were not multiple deaths attributed to this one person. That's just a kid killing a kid.
And
I don't
then
know,
there
man.
was
Poor concept to me
this
right now.
this one's probably a serial killer.
Um,
Because she got caught because she wrote about the killing in her diary, calling it pretty enjoyable.
that doesn't. No, you have to have more notches on your gun.
Well,
A one off.
I would say
A one
if she
off.
wasn't stopped, then she would have killed again.
Yeah, that's
She
speculation.
was not. She wasn't a serial killer.
By the way, good morning to UA and good morning, Green Thunder to Mighty. No, that's the thing. You have to have more than one kill under your belt to consider yourself as a serial killer. Yep.
Well, here's the quote from the diary. She had first wrote in her diary, "I just fucking killed someone. I strangled them and slit their throat and stabbed them. Now they're dead. I don't know how I feel at the moment." And then later she added, "It was amazing. As soon as you get over the oh my god, I can't do this feeling, it's pretty enjoyable. I'm kind of nervous and shaky though right now. Okay, I gotta go to church now. Lol."
Once again, still does not make her a serial killer. Just because she's starting to enjoy it. If she would have offed somebody else, then yeah. If she would have acted on it later, because you get that one killing out of the way, and then all of a sudden it becomes insatiable. So you have to kill more and more and more.
Let's see here. World's youngest serial killers. Yeah, I was wondering how someone panics like that.
So if you killed Andy Warhol, would that make you a surreal killer?
Oh,
It should have made you it should have made that woman a national hero.
Nah. By the way, good morning, Taco Stancia. Good morning, Bastard Beast.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, okay. If you want to do kids as serial killers, Dylan Klebold. That was a teenage serial killer because he walked in and shot a shit ton of people.
Though, wouldn't that technically make him a mass killer, though? Because I thought a serial killer was over a period of time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I guess I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, serial means several people at different times. But a mass murder would be multiple people.
By the way,
quickly, yeah. During the same.
By the way, good morning to Nunya Business.
Hey, Nunya Biz.
Yeah, because I haven't found anybody who in their let's call it formative or teenage years that actually killed multiple people.
Yeah, I just see people, like, I've seen like one or two at max, but it was at the same time.
Yeah, and Ted Bundy and Jeffrey Dahmer didn't start killing people until they were in their 20s.
Well, they started killing little animals.
God, stop it! You're mixing. You're trying to mix your metaphors. I know Jeffrey Dahmer killed a lot of animals. That was building up, but he didn't make his actual human kill until he was of age.
True.
And
hey, what's up, Pinoid?
Good morning, Pinoid.
Man, what up? It's literal good morning. I just woke the fuck up.
Well, we're talking about Vash is trying to qualify child serial killers, not serial killers who killed children, but children who did serial killing. And
are we talking about school shooters, or are we talking about like fucking the Menendez brothers?
No. The actual definition of serial killer, but they were children who were serial killer. So far, I haven't really found any other than like murders.
Yeah,
Yeah, like because as a kid, like they'll like you don't get away with it more than once.
yeah, that's
The
true.
kid, you know what I mean? I mean, like, if you, it would be really cool though if you ran into a kid who like beat the shit out of people with like a bag of Apple Jacks. You know what I mean? Oh man, so like, all right, I had everybody hit me up overnight. Apparently, like, fucking, mom. I woke up and there was a bunch of messages on my phone, and like my phone, I got to pay the bill today. Like I fucking forgot, and I tried to log into my thing, and it said your fucking account pin doesn't work. So I'm like, nigga, I've had the same account pin for like 10 years on this fucking phone. Like, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, what the hell's going on? Fucking Ed and gaming. What's popping, man?
Nothing much, man.
Basically, well, I tell you what. Here, we'll roll back the panel question to you. Name a horror movie that you like that's not generally known. Like it's not going to be in anybody's top 20 list of horror films.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
That's not a horror film.
It scared the shit out of me. That's the only movie I like that was scary to me.
Oh, you white people, I swear to God.
I found one. Jess Pomeroy.
That sounds super familiar.
2 confirmed deaths, but it goes all the way up to 9 that he could have done.
Could have or was actually tied to.
He was tied to, but they couldn't get him on it. They had the same MO, and he was tried about him.
Got you. So, yeah, anyway. Somebody hit me up about Merc.
What about Merc?
Oh, real Ed? Ed, where you at, Ed?
Right here.
Yo, what the fuck? What has everybody heard so far?
I don't know. I just saw some Twitter shit, so I asked in private.
I mean, I know what's going on, but
so do I. I'm the one that started all this shit.
But no, I know before you jumped in.
No. Like I literally started this shit today.
What shit did you start today?
You know me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I don't read a lot of twatter.
Okay. So I tagged Merc in a thread, right? With some dude named fucking what's his face? Goddamn Allcroft or something like that, right?
Oh, Alistair Mycroft.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Right. Because like he said some ridiculous shit. So like I fucking stood there and like retweeted it and tagged Merc. I said, look at these because he was fucking with Merc. He said he was talking about a bunch of people going out in the woods or whatever. So it was kind of gay, right? And I said, man, fucking it's always, you know what I mean, this goddamn way all the fucking time. You know, when dudes are trying to get together, you know what I mean, they want to stand here and talk about some bullshit, right? You know, I called him a communist and that type of thing. Right. So yeah, then Merc comes on the motherfucking thread and or the dude goes, yo, fuck you, Merc, or whatever. And the guy knows me, so like fucking like he's like, I feel where Tom's at. Tom's he's got a fucking point. Right. And then Merc stands here and he comes on the motherfucking thread and he's like, hey, John. Allcroft makes fun of Merc. He's like, he's still a little bitch or whatever the case might be, right? He said, he lost his mind over a fucking breakup or some dumb bullshit. He goes, hey, John, how's your mom? Right? Basically doxing this nigga's name and shit, right? And I'm standing here and I'm like, dude, like, that's not fucking cool, man. Like, yo, you didn't need to be using that motherfucker's name. You know what I mean? Like, that's not smooth. And then he goes, then he fucking goes, oh man, don't fucking worry about this guy. You know what I mean? His mom's fucking dead and he's a fucking incel. And I was like, yo, man, like, yo, what type of piece of shit says some shit like that? Like, what type of piece of shit makes fun of somebody's dead mom on the internet while trying to dox them? Like, that's fucking bullshit. Like, no, come on, man. Like, we should be better than that. Legit. Like, why would No, man, that's not cool at all. And that's, you know what I mean, where we're at today.
Well, he already told me that he was getting ready to nuke his Twitter anyway, so I guess he did a parting shot before he left.
I don't even think it was a parting shot, to be real with you. Like, you know what I mean? It was just that was some bitch shit. Like, I'll be honest. That was some bitch shit. Legit. You know what I mean? I don't maybe I'm an asshole for thinking that way, but I'm 95% sure like that's some faggot ass shit. We should not be doing that. You know what I mean? You know.
Can I ask you a question, Pinoy?
What up?
How many guys on just in North America have the first name John?
Quite a few.
Okay, and
I agree.
And what does a prostitute call the guy that pays her for sex? Besides Pinoy.
Mark. Mark.
No, they're called Johns.
Yo, and Marks. Legit. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, I understand where you're at, right? I do. But the point is, all right, is that motherfuckers shouldn't, you don't need to be dropping a name over somebody giving you fucking shit on fucking Twitter. You know what I mean? It's unnecessary. Legit. Like, and yeah, just as an in general thing, shouldn't be fucking doing. You know what I mean? Like, have some goddamn respect for what the fuck people are doing. Like, it's not fucking cool. Maybe it's just me. Like, I don't know. Like, I know guys I've known 20 fucking years and I don't know the real fucking name.
Nunya's asking, why is Survival Ninja hidden from the chat? I haven't hidden him from the chat. He's been deranged.
Well, but someone else hit him.
All right, let me go and take a look. Because you fuckers know that I can find out. Let's see here. God damn it! It takes me a minute to figure out where I need to go.
Yeah, sometimes it be that way. But yeah, that's kind of my situation. That's where I'm mentality. Like, I know dudes right now, like, who I legit, like, I've never known their real name. Like, that's just in real life. That's just normal. You know, because that's the lifestyle that we live and we're accustomed to. Oh, by the way, someone called me too highbrow the other day.
I would never call you that.
You know what? Was that a first?
Yeah, yes, it was. If I'm too highbrow, I do believe people are too lowbrow.
Now, did this fella have a dab it down? Just a dab of it, like Peyton Manning dab it down.
I don't know. You said something about Dapper Dan. Thinking like, why you putting some like tar in your hair and shit?
Well, for one thing, is I look fucking good when I do it, but I'm talking about a dab it down. Just not like full blown Down syndrome, but just a dash of it.
Oh, a dab of down. No. Right. Like, yo, me and Excel, we went on this channel with these two other dudes, right? You know what I mean? And like fucking like these dudes, they each had like, you know what I mean, like 50 or 100,000 subs or whatever the case might be. And me and Excel, like, we were over there, like, you know, because we had just got done having like a long economic discussion. And we were sitting there, we fucking started like spouting off numbers and giving off like actual facts about what's going on, that type of shit, whatever. And fucking we get done and Excel goes, I don't think they liked us. I said, I kind of feel you. He said, I think we might have been too highbrow for that crowd. And I'm like, yo, that's a bit of an issue. Like, they're MAGA people, you know what I mean? Like, Like if I'm drunk and I'm on a live stream and I'm too highbrow for you, that's a bit of a problem.
Oh, God damn it.
I'm going to get some new pussy tomorrow.
Did you train her in for a new model?
Yeah, I do what I do. You know, I'm
Less
going to get some
miles,
fresh pussy.
better chassis.
I don't know. She got a big old butt, man. Fucking, I was like, yo, hell yeah, look at that fucking ass, nigga. Jesus Christ. These bro got like, you know what they call baby making hips, right?
Yeah.
Well, she got that times like 3. And I'm like, yo, I'm kind of with that. Like, yo, I remember Bryce had this Jones. She had these hips, man. I swear to God, like, yo, like it looked like it looked like somebody like had like 2 bags of sand on like each side of her vagina. And I was like, oh my God, like, yo, I used to love pounding that shit out.
And now the army of Pinoy grows.
It shall continue to grow. Well, nah, I ain't making no babies. That bitch is fixed. Like, fuck that. We had that conversation. Yeah, that's the first conversation you got to have with a bitch. You be like, yo, I don't want no more kids. Like, yo.
I'm down, dude. But this falls through. I'm just taking out the middleman and getting my shit snipped.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it too.
Like, you got insurance. It's pretty, it's quick, easy. It's outpatient.
Well, I mean, I've always heard that if you do that, then you're going to have trouble saluting the captain, so to speak.
Oh, shit. Yeah, fucking. Oh, I see it. Vibe Ninja just hit me on Twitter. Fucking, he said justify the name docs. And then somebody fucking timed his ass the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't think he's blocked, but
I know what it probably is. It's probably the fact that he doesn't have a wrench, so therefore he doesn't show up. Like,
well, he's timed out.
Is he timed out?
Yeah, I'm not sure where they timed him out last time, but his 300 seconds should be up.
Yeah, but someone definitely hit him.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where the fucking thing is, and it's driving me nuts. Okay, you sign into your YouTube. Yeah, I'm there. You go to the blocked user section of your Google account. Really?
I don't know.
Let me see here.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm sitting here fucking chilling and shit. I don't know what you're talking about right now. But anyway, yeah, man. Like, yeah, so I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like spurging out and acting like a goddamn yo, just man, listen, just behave your fucking self. You know, like you're gonna fucking like stand here and troll. But like, it's unnecessary to be out here dropping motherfuckers' names and shit. Legit.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking lame.
Okay, I don't know where this motherfucker's getting this from, but I don't see a go to the blocked user section of your Google account.
Oh, is Pickle here, by the way?
Pickle is.
What up, Pickle? Yo, I ain't seen Pickle.
Fuck no, I ain't here. Why the fuck would I be here?
I don't fucking know. I mean, I feel like you should have better things to do.
Maybe I'm multitasking, motherfucker.
I'm saying, like, your life is utterly more important than doing this. You have like fucking people to save and like, goddamn fucking oceans to fucking do whatever with. I don't know, animals to make.
I'm not showing anybody blocked.
Here, I'll make this fucking easy.
Maybe they unblock them.
Oh.
Okay, people and sharing.
He's not, yo. I don't think he's fucking blocked.
Oh,
I think because he put his thing up on Twitter. He fucking on Twitter. He put the whatchamacallit up.
yeah.
The fucking picture of
It
what he
says
said.
it says no block users, so he ain't blocked.
He's just doing what Ninja does. He's gonna cry, play the victim. Who the fuck cares? Yo, Ninja, I got called today a faggot and a pedo in chat. Should I go on for 3 days and shut up Doc's chat and act like a fucking victim about it? No. I put on my boots. I go on the next day.
Yeah, I don't think he's fucking victim. I don't think he's fucking playing victim. I do think though that like all of us are not on live chat. Like fucking, we're on the goddamn top chat, so it only shows the people with the wrenches.
I'm on live chat.
Mimic was a horror movie, so yeah, you can recommend that if you'd like, UA. Let's see. Although I do have a question since UA's in the chat. Did you in fact leave the Discord? And good morning to Hakita. And by the way, I did look up. There's only like 2 people on the list that UA sent that were actual serial killers. Because there was like a 17-year-old guy, Henry Miguel Robinson, who he raped and murdered three women in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Why didn't you stop him, Penoid?
Yo, man, because I don't like going to Allentown. Yo, you ever been to Allentown? It's full of Puerto Ricans. Like, yo, not a fun place to be. And I like Puerto Ricans, but like legit, yo, that is a terrible fucking town. Don't ever go to Allentown.
What about the 8-year-old baby killer that has like 6 kills under his belt?
Well, if you're 8 years old,
Craig Price is another one. He killed 3. Technically, he killed 4.
What's up?
And there's a couple of chicks who, they committed, what's it called, familicide, where they killed their whole family. They killed their mom, their dad, and then their siblings.
Yeah.
So that's not serial.
Well, I mean, what about Amar Deep Sada?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Indian baby killer.
Killed a bunch of kids.
Did it happen in India?
Let me see.
If so, that's okay.
I was gonna say, if it happened in India, then it doesn't count.
Has to be people first, damn it.
I'm gonna say it again. We're horrible human beings, and I love it.
I mean, all I see is his big head just like mean mugging people. Like, his head is way too fucking large for his body.
Yo, why do white people like fucking serial killers so much?
I don't know. That's actually a good question, Tom. I just think it's an odd and morbid fascination.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have this.
Than most other people.
I don't have this fascination.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because like we invented MK Ultra, so like we make serial killers, and then once we get them, we kill them, and then chop up their brains so we can make better serial killers.
No, MK Ultra was Manchurian Candidate type shit.
Yeah, you got a point. I am crossing the beams there.
Yeah, because it wasn't just go out and kill everybody. It was like, okay, you are activated. Now it's time to kill a specific person.
Yo, Akira, like, yo, look here, man. Yo, people who are not white aren't very violent for no reason. Like, there's usually a reason. It's just you don't know what the fuck it is. Like, it's like when your girl spurges out on you at the house. Like all of a sudden she just zaps the fuck out. She's like, I can't fucking believe this shit. Nah, right? And she like starts losing her shit. Like she usually has a reason. It's just you don't know what's going on inside of her head, right? And
Or,
that's
like someone stepped on your sneakers.
yeah, something along these type of lines. There's a reason behind it, but it just doesn't make any fucking sense to you because you don't see it at that moment. It wasn't explained. You know what I mean? Oh, by far, white people have the most serial killers. But black people kill each other more often. And Puerto Ricans, you should go to San Juan, like fucking look up San Juan sometime.
Now the Muslim dude who was driving around in some shitty New Yorker with the sniper rifle.
No, somebody hid Ninja.
Somebody hid Ninja.
Yeah, I will unhide Ninja.
I don't know. I've come across a lot of Italian serial killers too.
Yep, Northern Italians, especially up by like the German border. Like the southern ones, like we're more like we'll kill people, but we do it because like it makes us money.
Punished Dad has been completely wiped off the face of the earth, along with Sick Fix. So there you go. So yeah, technically only 2 people are gone. 3 accounts, but 2 people. And thank you for that, Fembot. That was a lot easier.
Yeah, I feel like doctors would have the most serial killers.
Actually, I can't quote the study or anything like that, but they say I read a psychological paper on it. They said that surgeons, they had the mentality where they could be serial killers because they can handle cutting the people, shit like that.
And dentists.
Dentists are just fucking creepy.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of doctors that are angels of their terminology for them are angels of death.
Failure is nominating the most prolific serial killers are truckers and abortion doctors. Yeah, you might be right.
No, I'm telling you, like Jack the Ripper was a fucking doctor or posed as one. And then you had like 3 or 4 more who were fucking doctors and shit. Like they were just not like the Nazi ones, but those were fucking terrible too. Then there was like other doctors like throughout time who did a shit ton, like just murdering people for their experiments.
Well, and H.H. Holmes technically wasn't a doctor, but he called himself a doctor.
And truckers are not serial killers, man. Like it just doesn't tend to work out that way.
And then there was the nurse back in the 20s. The Angel of Death.
Nurse Jackie is based on.
She was the one who would over inject somebody so they would overdose, and you really couldn't tell.
Yep.
Yeah, Nurse Jackie is based on her.
I didn't think Nurse Jackie killed anybody.
I said based.
Oh, because Nurse Jackie was just a fucking junkie.
Yeah, I don't think Failure could be a trucker.
I might be mixing some shows, but yeah, something nerd show.
Like Failure, I think like Failure is too big to be a trucker. Like they have rules now about that.
Wait, really? There's a weight limit to being a trucker now?
Basically, yeah. Like they fucking like if you're over a certain BMI, like you have a whole bunch of restrictions on what you can be as a trucker.
What the fuck?
Because I see some fuckers around here. This one dude comes in. Dude can barely get out of his fucking truck, let alone walk up to the fucking guard shack. And he winded, can barely fucking move.
Is he old?
Yes, he's old and he's fucking large.
Yeah. As I said, like, yo, fucking, these are new rules. Those are old guys who like are hanging on to their job by a thread. They're not letting new guys come in being big. Dead serious. Like I have to take a physical every 2 years as a trucker.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and like every 2 years you go in for your physical, and fucking, if I get to be over a certain BMI and they find like 2 problems at all, they'll sit there and they'll fucking send you for all types of extra testing and nonsense and fucking sleep apnea tests and all this crazy shit. Like they're fucking ridiculous.
Basically for insurance reasons.
Well, number one, number two, they don't want you like dying at the wheel.
That makes sense. It makes sense. You got like 18 wheels behind you and a few tons. You don't want to have a heart attack at that given moment.
Yeah, at 40 tons, they don't want you dying at that second. What I mean, wiping people the fuck off the goddamn earth. There's babies on the highway as well as you.
Yeah.
Wait, what are babies doing driving trucks?
Well, there's babies in the cars.
Baby truckers.
No, Tom, though, to serious note, you had to say you thought about it, right? I hear your little beeper go off and people like cut you off. You're like, motherfucker, I just said speed up on you right now.
Yeah, I do.
Like I said, he needs a collapsible rocket launcher. Just
put a fucking cow catcher in the front of your truck, man.
Just fire.
Yeah, man, fucking like, yo, I'll be real with you, man. Yo, it has been a hard week for me as a trucker. It's fucking goddamn terrible.
So now you ever just watch a movie like Maximum Overdrive or some shit like that, and just like, fuck yeah. What I can do to that building, fuck yeah.
Yo. Man, yeah, I was fucking, dude, like today, I worked 8 hours and drove 80 miles. Yo, it was like one of the worst days I've ever had. I came home and I just fell to fucking sleep.
Shitload of traffic, stoplights every fucking corner.
Yeah. Yo, it was just traffic. Like I drove 2 miles and then like there were just cars strewn all over the highway. Like there was like pickup trucks laying on their sides and fucking SUVs all over the place, and like it was down to like half a lane. You had to drive in the grass to get by it on the highway. And then I got a little bit further up and traffic stopped again because like there's 2 tractor trailers decided that they wanted to meet in the middle of the road and fucking wreck. Right?
Eddie.
By the way, I've already I've already made this statement once, and if I find out you guys do not have the power in the chat to hide people permanently, that's my job. So stop fucking about with it.
Yo, what is AP actually here, or is that fucking?
Yeah, AP's in the chat.
Yo, nigga, join the goddamn Discord.
By the way, good morning, Addie.
Good morning, Doc, and everyone.
And how are you this lovely morning?
Yeah, just working.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Yo, dude, yo, Addie, you want to start some shit this morning?
Maybe. Who do you have in mind?
I was thinking a big goofy fucker who's a Jolly Green Giant.
That doesn't even narrow it down to one, though. I know several big goofy fuckers online, unfortunately.
Well, we had one today that in particular we were dealing with.
Yes. Yeah. The true colors that I always knew were there came out of him, boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay, there we go.
Huh?
Yo, but Doc said he didn't dox anybody though, yo.
No, you're putting words in my mouth. Once again, Pinoid.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm saying you said, fucking how many people are named John? And I'm
okay.
Like, I don't fucking know.
Okay, and at what point did I actually say what you just said I said?
yo, you fucking tried to rationalize it on some nonsense. I'm like, yo, motherfuckers don't want to use their name if they ain't bringing it up, if they don't use it as their fucking avatar, right? If they're not using it as their shit or like as like an in general thing. Like everybody knows I'm Tom, right? Like that's what we call. Everybody knows Ed is Ed. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's kind of the situation. But like, yo, if I knew your name because we used it offline and like I said it, you know what I mean? It's not fucking cool. Just like the same with Pickle. You know what I mean? Like Pickle and fucking Trippy know each other's name, but Trippy doesn't use Pickle's name online unless he's super high and he fucks up. You know, it's just as an in general thing, you don't do that.
Even high Trippy wouldn't, because Trippy doesn't fucking remember people's names.
Yes. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the situation. Like, yo, that's where I'm at. Like, yo, if you don't want to use your name, we're not going to motherfucking use your name. It's that basic. You know what I mean?
And like I've said a million times before, if you really want my name, it's not difficult to find. I'm sure something is tied to something that I could be found with.
Yeah. Well,
I just think maybe certain giants should not be spending their time online. Instead, they might want to try to pick up the shit pile that's known as their life.
Carl is asking, hang on a second, wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer raped to death with an industrial broom handle? They might have stuck it up his ass afterwards, but yeah, they beat his brains in.
But yeah, anyway, fucking, yeah, here's the thing, like, man, look, and I mean, and for TM standing here in the motherfucking chat and shit sticking up for people or whatever, like, yo, I'm not sticking up for the non-buds or whatever, like, yo, I do. If you don't want your name used, I don't use your fucking name. It's that basic, man. Like, yo, it's a basic fucking form of respect on the goddamn internet, man. Yo, it's not that major of a fucking deal. Like, we all agreed to this shit. Like, I wouldn't stand here and like I wouldn't do this to any goddamn buddy at any given point. That's the premise. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be known as something, I'm gonna fucking call you that. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. You know, like I feel like individuals, you know what I'm saying? That's how the hell this operates around here. It's no different than like, yo, when like I got dudes in the Berg right now. I've known these guys since I was 15 fucking years old. And like I just don't know their real names. We've never used real names. It's just like, you know, I mean, Jazzo and Lano and fucking Duke and all these motherfuckers. Like, I don't know any of their goddamn names.
You got one named Junebug?
I don't know anybody named Junebug. Kill. You know what I mean?
I was thinking more like shit like Soda Pop and Pony Boy and
What was that guy's name that was fighting with Joe Biden?
Stay golden.
Oh, Corn Pop. Good old Corn Pop.
Okay, hold on just a second. We had 2 donos come in. Pinoy News has donated $5 to say Ninja Wrench back. And yes. Evil Dead Ed has donated $5 to say Nunya. So, okay.
It's now been balanced.
Okay. There's your wrench back. And there's your wrench gone, Nunya. Okay. There you go. Shit has happened now. But no, it's one of those things to where Chris is a non-issue now. He's done nuked his Twitter. He's gone.
Yeah. I guess
that was my whole point. Was that he nuked his Twitter? He's gone. He's not coming back on Twitter.
That doesn't mean for a second that he can't be called up for being an irritating, whiny piece of shit.
He's. If you guys have been in the in the after streams, you've heard Doc Griffin become Daddy Griffin about all that shit. So I'm not going to get into it on a live stream, but I I've made my shit known about what needs to be done for him to go be a healthy person again.
Insert joke about lobotomy.
Yeah, if you can take out certain sections, like, you know, what is it, Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, where they went in and they removed the memories of one specific person, then yeah, I think that would do him very well.
I'm sorry, Doc, but it's very clear that this issue, his issues, didn't start with her. She just caused a flare up in pre-existing crazy.
Well, it's just like Pinoid. He picks bad women
all day long, every day.
Yeah, but
it's
he doesn't spend months
beautiful.
crying about it after it goes wrong.
Yo, like I pick bad
crying.
women. Yo, like literally, look, man, I pick bad women all the time and suffer the consequences. But like, I don't bitch about it. I tell you the stories of the bad things that happen, and we all laugh at it, and you laugh at me for the fucking dumb shit that I do. Yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I don't sit there and cry about it and shit, nigga. Like that's kind of the deal. You know, I don't involve the police or the authorities. I don't stand here and, you know what I mean, fucking yell at the top of my lungs about nonsense all the fucking time. Like, yo, it's fucking dumb and it's garbage and it shouldn't be that fucking way.
Well, you know, I've spent quite a few decades on the planet. And that's, without him being here, I'm not going to get into details, but that's basically what our conversations have been. Guess what? You fucked up. You need to move on. Drop that bitch in a ditch, metaphorically, of course, and go on about your business.
You know, I agree with you. You know what I mean? But like, I wouldn't really put it that way. I'm like, yo, just fucking get the fuck over it, man. I'm here to get some fresh pussy. He's like, oh man, I done stood here and got head from this broad and this broad. I'm like, well then why are you still complaining? You know what I mean? Like, why are you still bitching? Like, get your fucking job done. You know what I'm saying? Handle your fucking business and do what you got to do. Like, why are you letting a fucking at 30 some years old, you're letting a breakup affect you this fucking bad? You ain't got no kids to this broad. You know what I'm saying? You was with her for like 8-9 months, some bullshit like that. He's like, it was a year and a half. So, yeah, it was like 8-9 months. Like, why are you standing here letting this shit get to you this fucking bad? Like, man the fuck up, dude. You know what I mean?
And I've told him my stories. I'm like, listen, I've had some horrendous shit happen to me because of women, but you know what? I got over it. And that's what you need to do. You need to just, you know, put your head down and start digging yourself out. Because if you don't, then this is the shit that's going to haunt you forever and ever.
I mean, maybe, like, I'll be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's like, you know what I mean? Like, he had fucking, you know, his mama hugged him too much or some shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's kind of like where the fuck I'm at. Like, maybe his mama stood there and gave him too many hugs as a kid.
Well, that all falls to speculation. I mean, the only thing we can do is basically let our experiences, at the very least, give him a window about, yeah, you got to rebuild, and you definitely have to fucking forget about this person.
Now, if I got some input, I don't really know him that well, but I'm judging from the rest of the panel, I might be the most unhinged person here right now.
Yes.
I just think the homie. Yeah, okay. Clarified. I just think the dude needs to step back, take a breather, find the shit he enjoys. I seen the post from you, Tom, about him going out, hanging out with his shooting buddies, his army buddies, whatever his buddies were. That's what he needs to do, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to get out. He needs to get this shit off his mind, and he gets back in his swing.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's on that level where, you know, like, fucking, like, man, look, you know, I'll be real with you. I stood here and I went to I got divorced, and like 5 years later was the first time I ever cried about it. And it wasn't about the divorce. It was just about, like, I missed my fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? I missed my life that I had, and I was drunkard and shit. And I spent like, you know, I mean, an hour or so in my bag getting that shit out because sometimes you need to deal with that. And that's how that works. And that's why, like, you know, when you did it, I stood there on the phone with you while you fucking did it. Because, like, yo, it's, you know, like, I understand that that's some shit that you have to go through at some point as a dude. Like, I get that fact. You know what I mean? But like, you don't need to go to a mental institution and check yourself the fuck in over a breakup that you were with a broad for 8 fucking months at 30 some fucking years old. That's my mentality.
I think we're getting to the point where this type of talk without that person being here is a little bit uncalled for.
Well, maybe Doc, but I would just like to point out, talking about people when they're not there is kind of his specialty.
Yo, I feel you. You let him stand here and bag on the shorty doo-wop for like fucking 2 hours and shit the one night. And I mean, on some nonsense. Like, yo, and like, yeah, you privated the stream afterwards, but on the same point, like, you know, like, it's kind of on that motherfucking level where like you just let him stand here and bag on somebody who had no opportunity to defend their motherfucking selves.
Wait, are you talking about Kraut when he showed up?
No, I'm talking about motherfucking Merc when he showed up and sat there and motherfucking screamed and yelled about fucking Aiden for fucking 2 hours.
I mean, I don't remember, but it might have happened.
Yeah, it was the same night that fucking TM showed up and shit.
That was the same night that Merc was throwing out death threats on your stream.
Yeah, it was all types of nonsense over a fucking breakup on some nonsense. You know what I mean? And then the nigga hops on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, decides to motherfucking do all this retarded ass nonsense and then burns his Twitter down. Like, yo, it's just and I don't even think he burned his Twitter down. He just deleted his fucking Twitter history. And I mean, he got rid of all his tweets and shit. And it's like his name's still there.
No, he shut it. He shut it down because I tried to get a hold of him today. And
yo, did you look his name up? I'm pretty sure it's still there.
I did.
And I mean, because like fucking like, where am I? Let me get to my notification.
I think one way or another it's gone because even though you can bring up his account, when you do his ads, it doesn't become a link.
Yeah. Oh, here's Merc Mint. Oh, this account doesn't exist. Yep, he did burn it down. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the mentality. You know what I mean? Like fucking, like it is what it is. You know, like I feel some sort of kind of way. Like I'm like, bruh, look, you know what I mean? Nigga need the man to fuck up. And this ain't about like me being hatred or get on some extracurricular shit. You know what I mean? It's on some level where I'm like, nigga, you need to man up. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, tough love time, motherfucker. Like, I don't understand why everybody keeps babying you and letting you fucking do and say whatever the fuck you want. Like, I ain't scared of you. I got guns too, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? We can do this like men and like fucking slug it out and do this like punks and punk it out. I don't give a fuck. Whichever way you want to go. You know what I mean? But like real shit, I ain't fucking scared of you. That's my mentality. And I mean, I'm gonna be what the fuck it is.
There are times, Tom, when I just don't know what to think of you.
I just want to throw it out there, Doc, that everything Pino has said, I agree with 100%. There are too many people who pull too much shit online and no one ever calls them out on it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
all it is infantilizing people's bad behavior.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yo, when fucking, you know what, when Ed was sitting there crying his eyeballs out, I was yelling at him and calling him a bitch. Like, yo, and he's sitting here on stream with me. It's called respect as men. We should probably get back to having that.
And yeah, I still don't remember that day, but I do fucking appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Because that's how love's shown between men. Vash Lancelot, I did a fucking stream about him. You know what I'm saying? Called him out by fucking name, niggas still here. You know what I mean? Like, real shit. Like, why? Because it's out of love. We supposed to be building each other up as fucking men and not standing
And
here letting everybody get away with shit.
What did I say whenever I watched the stream? Real recognize real.
Yes.
And I know that you care about me much in the same way that my older brother.
Yep. You know what I mean? And that's how love's shown, and that's how men get built, though. Men don't get built by standing here, fucking letting them get away with nonsense. You know what I mean? And fucking making excuses for their fucking bullshit. Like, it's fucking garbage. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. Fucking when fucking what's his name came to me, Beer Barian came to me one time. Shit. This nigga stood here was like, man, look, I got these health problems and all this shit. I'm like, you're gonna have to find a way to make a way, dude. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, I understand you fucked up, but you got to find a way to make a way. It's that fucking simple because, we all got to eat. You know what I mean? That's the best thing that one man can do for another is go, look, I got faith in you that you can do this. And that's the mentality that has to be approached to. You know what I mean? As men, we should be holding other men to motherfucking a better standard than what we do. It's fucking garbage that we let these motherfuckers get away with this nonsense. Just like, you know what I mean? Fucking Sparky. Like, I make fun of that nigga and fuck with him and, get under his ass. And I mean, why? Because men shouldn't be acting like fucking 35-year-old single moms. You know what I mean? By the way, I'm loving your chat is getting a whole lot of interaction right now. That's why I gave you that fucking wrench back, nigga. The chat is way more interesting when you let motherfuckers stand there and talk. This shit is fucking great. I love this shit. It's fucking awesome. Let these motherfuckers in here slug that shit the fuck out. It's way more interesting that way. Anybody else gonna say things or just me?
Sorry, I just had to look at the chat.
Ass or boobs?
Why is Con still talking and not in the kitchen?
Now.
I'm debating on going to make a sandwich. Nigga's hungry right now. I just woke up.
Failure's like, all I wanted to do was talk about serial killers. Yeah, I know, Failure. We were talking about.
Anyway, one last thought that kind of relates to this as a general point. There's too much fucking whining on the internet these days. And why is it that all of these people think life is supposed to be easy? Life isn't easy. Get used to it. Shut the fuck up and deal with it.
Life is never fucking easy. And if it is easy, then you probably ain't doing something right.
I'm going to answer the question and say participation trophies.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say too many single moms raising kids. And on top of that, too many moms running households where the dad's there. You know what I mean? Like, I know more information than I'm letting on right now. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep that shit to myself. And understand, Doc, I could say way more than what I'm saying right now, and I'm not saying. You know what I mean? Because I know things that everybody else doesn't know. Because I don't talk out the side of my neck about bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, when I say I'm gonna do some shit, I'm probably gonna go do it because I'm fucking retarded.
I don't know. I think that if you say something and do it, then that's not really that retarded.
No. If I say I'm gonna do some retarded shit, then I'm gonna go do that retarded shit. Like, I'm a fucking asshole.
Oh well, yeah. That goes without saying.
Yeah. Yo, a la Honda, bitch. Yo, death to Toyota. Yo,
A little snack bar?
yo, why is AP not in the fucking Discord right now? What the fuck's going on?
He's
I
duking
think
it
he
out in
just.
chat.
I think he just likes. I think he's liking the chat more.
He likes hanging out in the chat.
That's cool, man. He can do his thing. You know what I mean? Enjoy his motherfucking self. Yeah, I was talking to Viable Ninja today and shit. He's like, yo, fuck it. He's like, nigga, like, yo, fucking, like, how often do you think I talk to Tonka? And I was like, a lot. He's like, no, never. It's like, you really? He's like, yeah. It's like, well, see, yo, motherfuckers be having shit fucked up. You know what I mean? Legit.
Yeah, on that actual note, I'm gonna start rolling. We're gonna do credits. We're out of here. So we're gonna start from the bottom, work our way up to the top. Vash, go ahead and show.
I'm Vash Linset. I go by the moniker of the Token Dargan. I play a bunch of video games. I'm on quite a few different streams. You can just Google my name up here and you can find all the rest of the shit. Yep, and if you want to talk with me, you can talk with me. I'm not that hard to approach, and I ain't a bitch. So there you go.
All right. I'm gonna ask anyway, Addy.
I got nothing.
All right. By the way, thank you, Failure, for saying "fuck you" to me. I appreciate that. Pickle, it's been a while. Got anything that you'd like to show?
I guess I can chill my channel and stuff, you know.
All right.
I'm the Full Metal Pickle. I'm currently on hiatus right now. You can find me over at the Full Metal Pickle channel. I do plan on starting to do some videos once I quit being fucking lazy. Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Ed?
Follow the way of the chainsaw and boomstick. Praise Phil Osama for he screamed revenge for our sins. Do not follow me. I'm not a content creator. I'll probably be a god awful one if I was. But follow every one of these motherfuckers in the panel right now.
Okay, and Failure, dude, you know where my DMs are. Hit me up. We can do a stream together. Wait a minute. Jump on my return stream. It's going to happen anytime between now and 2014. What? Oh, 2024. Yeah. Okay, well, that's different then.
Backward.
That's different. Okay.
Going back in time.
Yeah, dude, just give me a heads up because I'm old. You know, as long as you let me know a couple days before, it's like, I was supposed to be on Irate show, and he hit me up 2 days before, and then he hit me up that day. He's like, "Oh shit, man, IRL," and I'm like, "You go do your IRL, brother. You know, I'll be here for at least another 2 years, so we got time." Tom.
I'm Tom Pease and Pino News. Check me out, man. I'm doing a lot of economic stuff as of recently, but that's because there's a recession coming, and we've been about a year ahead on everything that's fucking been popping off and whatnot. So, you know, the mainstream media is starting to catch up to what we've been saying for about a fucking year. Yeah. Oh, check out Let's Be Frank. Check out motherfucking Accelerate's channel. You know what I mean? Check out the Gorilla News Network. And also, motherfucking make sure you sub the fucking Pickle Jesus and shit because that nigga's over here getting it the fuck done. But anyway, yeah, that's what it is at the moment. Cheers.
And let's finish up with Bunny.
I'm Chisholm Slut on the internet.
Oh my.
Oh, and subscribe to everyone on the panel. And follow Ed.
Well, literally follow Ed. Stalk him.
We're coming for you, Ed.
Oh, that's
Take
all I need.
pictures and send them to me. Oh yeah, send me dick pics.
They're outside my window now.
Don't tell me that because I'll do it.
Hey, everybody got to have a hobby. And with that, let me go ahead and do the stuff. Now, of course, my magical co-host is under the weather right now, but her Twitter and her YouTube are both located down in the descriptor. Please feel free to go like, follow, and sub in the electronic way. My Twitter is the very first link, which you can go see any of the no context tweets that we show up. You don't have to follow there, but it's just an easier way to get to my Twitter to see what I'm shitting up on my feed. I got a Streamlabs there as well, and I think this is day 4, is it not, Ed? I think this is day 4. As
I have no idea, man. I don't pay attention to those things.
I'm pretty sure it's day 4 of Intergender Champion. So Ed's got the belt still. If he can make it just another 5 days, he's going to become one of the immortals, and he gets to become part of the awesome little graphic in the top right for the Hall of the Immortals. If he makes it 10 days total as champion, then that means he becomes the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Now, I've got a Patreon link down there too. That's where I get my booze money from. So, if you give me money there, you are definitely not a patron. You're an enabler. And I thank you for that. And of course, well, here, wait. I might as well drink and do the good. Okay. There we go. If you're looking for the finest in bootleg Medicare merchandise, look no further than Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store. That's right, Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store, now featuring new Insomnia Ramble Stream merchandise. So stop by Doc Griffin's Tea Public Store and buy something. Damn it. And with that, I'd like to thank everybody who was on the show this evening. That includes Gaming and Yelling, The Full Metal Pickle, Vash Lancet, Bunny, Evil Dead Ed, Penoid News, and Sir Adamantine. But of course, the show that's only half the fun. The other half happens in the chat. Welcome to the Wild West, people. And of course, if you've got a good take, we'll definitely want to get you into the Discord, get you on stream, and who knows, we might make you monkey ass famous on the chaotic crossroads of the overnight internet. So, for my mystical, magical, malevolent, could use some Mucinex, co-host Kadot, and myself, Doc Griffin, thanks everybody for stopping by this evening. And if you would please just do me one simple favor, leave the money on the dresser. Bye.